Welcome back to this class on My Great Olympic Prize by Jesse Owens, and today we shall see the theme of this short story. The first theme that we talk about is the spirit of sportsmanship. A true sportsperson plays the game with all fairness. Here, both Jesse as well as Les Long are playing the game with all fairness. A true sportsperson understands the problems of the other sportspersons and gives correct advices. Now, Jesse is in difficult time, so Les comes forward and is helping him to come out of his problem that he is facing. So we can see true spirit of sportsmanship here. A true sportsperson takes the game as a game and not about winning or losing or about conquering. A true sportsperson takes the game as a game. Game has to be taken as a game, not about winning or losing or about conquering. It is a game that is to be played as friends. Les was the first one to go and congratulate Jesse. Very important aspect of Les' behavior. A true sportsperson should not be short-tempered. Definitely, Jesse Owen was short-tempered, and then he helps him not to be angry, and then he comes out of his anger, and then he goes on to win the medal. The next theme of this short story is about showcasing true friendship. True friends stand by you when you need them the most. Laszlo gives appropriate advice even to the opponents. He gives appropriate advice to Jesse. Jesse often accepts the contribution of Laszlo in his performance. The first step towards friendship was taken by Laszlo through his timely advice, and the second step was taken by Jesse by thanking him by going to his quarters and spending 2 hours long discussion that cemented a friendship that lasts forever. So here we see showcasing true friendship is also another important aspect of this short story. Now let us look at the characterization. There are basically two important characters. One is Jesse Owen and then Les Long. Jesse Owen is an American Negro athlete. He trained himself for 6 years to participate in Olympic Games. He came 3,000 miles on board take part in the 1936 Olympic Games in Berlin, Germany. He made a world record in long jump by 26 feet 8 by 1/4 in the earlier jumps. He was initially angry against German athletes and Hitler's theory. He accepts the correction of his mistakes even from his opponents. He became friendly with Les Long, the German opponent athlete. He had a great heart to visit and thank Les Long in his quarters. He won gold medal for jumping 26 feet 5 by 16 inches and set all-time Olympic record. He went on to get the medal in the Olympics. In that particular Olympics, he got the medal for 100-meter race, 200-meter race, broad jump, and 4 into 100-meter relay. Now let us look at the second character. Les Long is a tall. He had muscular frame, blue eyes, blonde hair, chiseled face, and a handsome look. He's a tall German athlete. He has lean and muscular frame. He did not believe in Hitler's Aryan superiority theory. He is a true sportsperson. He has no inhibitions in giving tips to his rival even on the ground. He saw his rivals as friends. He is a good human being. He is genuinely happy at Jesse's victory, and he is the first person who went to congratulate him on his victory. He is a man without the feeling of jealousy. He is a true friend of Jesse. Now let us go to the justification of the title. The gold medal he won, breaking all the past records because of his opponent Laszlo. Laszlo inspired Jesse. Jesse thanked him for his advice, which helped him to qualify in the finals. The true friendship he got was more valuable than all the gold medals he achieved. Lust becomes the epitome of a true sportsperson. Effective participation is more important than winning the medal. So here what we have, the My Greatest Olympic Prize is the title, which talks about the entire game is about Berlin Olympics, and the greatest prize he gets is the friendship that he acquired in that particular game, because of Laszlo has done a lot of contribution in getting that medal, and therefore he says we can say that the title is appropriate and it is in line with the spirit of the game. Now let us look at the style and setting of the of this story. The story is about 1936 Olympic game. It is written in the first person narrative. It is an autobiography of the author. It is written in 1960s, 26 years after the real event. He wrote it to justify his friendship with the German athlete Laszlo. The events are written in a chronological order, meaning to say in the sequence ways as it has happened. Jesse also brings in the philosophical reflection of the game in his writing. What is important in the game is participation than winning. So he says what is important in this is, in every game, is participation than winning. We have to participate as if to win, but winning is something that is secondary. But the participation, the spirit of participation is to become first, but the result is actually secondary. Critical appreciation of this story, it refutes Nazi idea of Aryan superiority theory. Jesse would not have won the medal without the timely help from Jesse Laszlo. Laszlo understood the psychological state of Jesse. Jesse looked like a model Nazi, but in fact he wasn't a model Nazi. He was schooled, but he was not sharing that belief of Aryan superiority theory. True sporting spirit consists in inspiring the opponents. That we learn from this particular story. Two athletes, a Negro and a German, shaking hands were never thought by any Nazi, least by Hitler. This is the story of true friendship, sportsmanship, not of racial superiority. So in the critical appreciation, we can definitely appreciate Jesse for writing on this anecdote from his life history, wherein Lust becomes his lifelong friend, and this proves the idea of Aryan superiority theory wrong. That's all for us today. When we come back, we will have another piece from the literature. Till then, bye, stay safe, learn happily.